Hi guys, this is Phil of Bitcoin Talk, Philip MA 1957. I'm doing a video on two miners. This is a L3, been around a while, made by Antminer. Has special software in it that lowers its voltage usage from about 820 volts at normal setting to about 600 volts at normal setting. Maybe 610 volts at normal setting. And over here is the Apollo miner. This has just been developed by Jestinov. Now Jestinov of Bitcoin Talk has come out and built this new miner, and he came out with modified software to save energy on this. So I'm mining the two units together. I'm mining this at stock speed, but with the low voltage setting. I'm mining that on echo setting. I'm going to show you that I have a high-end PSU, a Corsair titanium PSU, and that my power supply is 200. My power supply is using 240 volts. Now, if you look right there, I'm doing approximately 785 watts. So actually I'm doing about 30 to 40 watts under what this unit right here would do if it was on normal speed with normal voltage. But I'm running this unit here. This is the new unit. So between the two, I have a combined hash rate of over 600. Or close to 600. You can see right here. Let's see, we're at 505. Let's give it a refresh and see if it lowered or raised. Come back a little, refresh it. Okay, we're right about at 500. I'm mining it at a solo pool right here. Now I'm going to take this, move it over. And this one, which we just fired up. When you first fire up the future bit, it can sometimes have quite a bit of errors right in the beginning. You can see it had quite a bit of hardware errors. And then what happens is the hash rate gradually gets higher and usually tops out at about 100. And the hardware error rate goes down. The reason why it had those hardware errors is I powered it on with the internet cord, and when you do that, it can not get it can turn on and start the hash, but it's not really hooked up to any pool yet. As you notice, the errors keep dropping down. Now it's 9% and the hash rate goes up. So right now I'm say 94, 95 hash rate. Over here I'm like 500 hash rate, just about 600 hash rate. Now the nice thing about that is because Jestinov gave me and many others new free, well it's not new, but he gave free software for these to lower your voltage and lower the power usage. In effect, I'm getting this power free. If I didn't have that free software given here that allowed me to lower that wattage from like say 820 to 700 or 680, I then would be well over 900 watts instead of at that as you can see, what is that, 780 watts. So between the two units I'm doing roughly 93 and roughly 500, roughly almost 600 hash, and I'm using only 780 watts. It's on the titanium PSU. I used this one white cord to distinctively show that it feeds into this. Fan is set pretty low. If you look here, you can see your fan speed is. Let's see if it shows up. If I gotta spread it a little. I have to open this up to show you your fan speed on this. Your fan speed I have set at 2200. That's pretty quiet. You know, you can kind of get an idea. Most of the noise you're hearing now is from the L3 Plus. So I'm pretty happy with the new gear that Just Enough put out, the new Apollo. And I'm also happy with the software he added for my L3s. And I'm thinking just running these two pieces right here, this one and this one, doing that 600 hash rate and shooting for a block and getting a nice little bit of space heater in my den down here for the winter. You know, this is actually pretty efficient. You'd be hard pressed to get 600 mH and only be using 789 watts, 790 watts. There's really nothing out there when you combine the two that does watts that low. The unit here does maybe 110 watts, and this unit is doing roughly 675 watts. Of course, it is with a ATX titanium PSU. If you didn't have titanium and you had a platinum, over here you probably wouldn't be reading 790 or 789. You'd probably be reading maybe 8 1/4. But very happy with this setup, and as you can see, it's pretty quiet. And that's about all I got for now. Thanks.